Okay, junior high, for our second project of this year, we are going to be working on non objective abstract compositions using watercolor paint and Sharpie and Zentangles. Non objective art is a type of abstract art that usually, but not always, is very geometric, and its goal is to convey a sense of simplicity and purity. So, the main difference between non objective art and abstract art is in the subject matter. So, non objective is not based on anything you would see in the real world, it involves geometry. You might even see it referred as geometric abstraction. It's a type of abstract art where artists aren't really concerned with portraying anything that's recognizable. Whereas abstract art uses visual language such as shape, form, color, line to create the composition, which may exist with some sort of degree of independence from visual references in the real world. So they're not going to look like the real things, but you can kind of see a dog, for example, or kind of see a flower, just to give you a couple of examples. So, as you can see, this project is going to be entirely non objective. You don't really see anything in these compositions. I'm sure if you look really close, you could find something, but that is never the initial intent. Okay, so as you can see, I have my watercolor paper ready to go, and I'm going to need a cup of water and my watercolor paints and a brush. And if you remember from elementary school, to get watercolor paint started, you just have to use the water and your brush and wiggle around in the paint to get it started, get it activated, get it going. Let's not use black for this project because our Sharpies are black and brown. Let's try to avoid that as well. So use the rainbow colors, please, and you're welcome to mix in the lid. So you can mix paints or you can mix them right on your paper, as you can see what's going to happen with me right here. So you can sort of splash the colors on the paper and then wiggle them around a little bit with your brush, or you could try tipping the paper. You want to try to avoid having too many splash marks, though, because you will be outlining these watercolor sections that you're painting later on with your Sharpie after the paint has dried. So you can use pretty much any colors you want to. You can use all of them. You can mix, like I said. Just try to make sure you have at least 50% of the paper still left white. So this is going to go very quickly here. You can see this painting is going to come together very fast. And once again, remember to leave about 50% of your paper white. Otherwise, you will not have room for adding the Zentangle patterns. Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm almost finished, and when I'm done, I just need to put my painting in my cubby or set it aside to dry until the next time.